Okay, Micky, first things first, happy birthday.
Thank you very much.
Are you going to reveal to the world how old you are?
No, I'm sure you will.
Well, I noticed your post on Facebook saying that 30th birthday, wink, nudge, wink, wink.
Yeah, nobody believed me, did they?
But you're one of the elder statesmen of the game now. I
Yeah.
think you must be in the top 10 of the most senior players left in the game. And quite a lot of them are at Warrington, so you're probably still one of the youngsters
yeah,
here.
no, so I'm probably not in top 5 here, so no, there's still a bit of time left then, hopefully.
So are you doing anything special for your birthday apart from the press corps?
Yeah, I've been stuck here all day. I enjoy doing this, but no, tonight just a quiet one. Just got I'll be working with I've got my class tonight, circuit class tonight. So hopefully my clients might bring a few presents down. Okay. I doubt it though, but no, working tonight and then probably do something tomorrow because we're off tomorrow. So
anyway, looking back at the St Helens game, bitterly disappointing result for Warrington, and as a former St Helens player yourself and former Wiganer, it must have hurt even more than it did for most.
Bitter pill to swallow Saturday, but it was one day. I think it was just an off day. I think Warrington were a little bit off. We weren't quite at the races, and fair play to Saints, they come, and they did a real job on us. Defensively they were strong, and with the ball they took us on, and they caused some problems. But I don't think it's major issues for us. It's a couple of quick fixes. We weren't quite at the race, especially with the ball. Our offence has been something we're pretty good at. We throw the ball around, we create chances, and we didn't quite do that at the weekend. Whether that was a bit of Saints not letting us, but I think it was a bit of us as well. Worked quite on it. We got a little bit edgier, and things weren't going our way. So
didn't take your chances.
No, which 90% of the season we've done that, and it screws me. Obviously, it didn't work at the weekend, but probably a little bit of kick up the backside we needed, and fortunately we've got another chance this week.
Well, it obviously makes this a much harder road to the promised land of the grand final, which is obviously somewhere Warrington are desperate to get to. Yeah,
as a club and personally, I'm striving to get back there. I've only been there once, and it was a magnificent experience. There's something special about the grand final. The Challenge Cup's brilliant. It's steeped in history, but the grand final, it's that pinnacle. You've worked hard all year, and you get there, and it's to win there, against all the other teams in the league, you come out champions, and I think it's something this club needs and it deserves. We've made strides in previous years. We're getting better and better, and I think it'll be just reward if we get there this year.
The Challenge Cup's all about knockout football, and Warrington are excelling at that. 3 finals and 3 wins in 4 years. And the year we went out, it was only because we drew Wigan on when they were running red hot. Grand final, knockout football.
Yeah, well, shouldn't be a problem then, should it?
But for Warrington, when we get there, the wheels come off.
Yeah, it's previous seasons we've underperformed, and we failed at the final hurdle. And so last year against Leeds, I've got to give credit to Leeds. They're a champion team. They come back and pipped us. But I think we've learned a few lessons from that. If you could probably do things a little bit smarter, a little bit more composed this time around, and there's no reason why we can have a 3-game winning run now and bring home the big one.
But obviously you've got to tackle Hull first, and this is a massive game for them, isn't it?
Yeah, again, it's do or die for them. They're in the same boat as us, but they've hit a bit of form as well at the moment. They're defensively, they're looking really strong. And with the ball as well, they're causing teams a lot of problems. They're posting a lot of points at the moment, so they'll be coming down here full of confidence. But we're confident. We've fixed a few things in training this week, and you'll see the more like Warrington team you're used to on Saturday.
Looking at yourself personally now, you're in your early 30s. We'll leave it at that. You've got another season here at Warrington. Have you got ambition to extend your career here at Warrington and do even more with the club?
Yeah, I have, to be honest with you. If you look at, like you said, the players here now, the players are playing for longer. There's quite a few that are older than me still as well, and they're still playing good rugby. So I think
you've got 4 years on Mother, haven't you?
Yeah, I've loads of time left. So, but yeah, I've been looking after myself pretty well. Obviously you need to the older you get, and like Tony says, you keep playing well. There should be no problem. We can't keep you here. So whether Tony wants my ugly face around for a bit longer, hopefully he will do. But again, if I can, I can build on what I've done this year. Hopefully, next year will take care of itself, and because I do think this club is ready for going places and lifting up again. I do think they're on the brink of special things, and you know, we get the double done this year. That puts you in a real bracket, you know, because not many teams do that, but we know we're capable of doing it. You know, we're not going to shout it off, but you know, in house we know we've got the squad, we've got the players, and have the staff to push for that. And you know, Tony's been smart this year. He's rotated lads around to keep you fresh, and you know, I think hopefully it'll all come to.
Well, hookers are traditionally like being in the middle of everything, the thick of the action. It's more now you're sharing the role where you get Monners coming on, or you coming on and you're rotating it. I mean, how's that changed your game from the old days when you were actively involved for the full 80?
Yeah, it has. You know, you've got to try and. It's a funny one, you know. I think Tony says to me, he says, you know, don't hold back, you go for it. You know, there's Monners in yourself, so you know, you go and give it your all. I can bring you off for a rest and put you back on. You know, probably, you know, obviously earlier days you got to be a little bit smarter at times. You know, instead of going like an headless chicken early on, you realise you've still got 60 minutes to play. But you know, obviously the day and age now, the game's faster. You know, rotate more. You know, obviously prop forwards, the game rotate as well, so they're staying fresher. So you obviously a rocker as well. You do quite a lot of defending around there in the middle. So I think it's worked well for us, me and Monners this year. You know, obviously Monners has been struggling with his injuries a little bit, but he looks as though he is finding, he's coming to a bit of form. He's not far off, I don't think. You know, I think he'll probably improve a little bit, but you know, I think everybody could. But no, it's been working well for us. You know, I've had a bit more game time this year, Monners being out, and I've enjoyed that, and it's probably gone back to a little bit of something I know I'm capable of. But hopefully there's still a bit more to come yet.
Monners was traditionally a half-back who's adapted to being a hooker. You've always been well known for a hooker. Did you want to be a half-back yourself?
I've thought about it at times. Yeah, it'd been nice to probably get a little bit more. You get a little bit more glitz and glamour, don't you, in the half-back role? You know him. But I played there. It was St Helens one year. Sean Long got injured, and they moved me out to a half-back, and you know, I had a pretty decent year there. I think I scored maybe like 15 tries to play at half-back. So yeah, I have played there a couple of times, but. It's surprising how it's a totally different game, you know, from used to picking the ball up and going to having the ball in your hand. It's, you know, and I think Monners made this, you know, a really good. I think it's worked in his favour, Monners, because he's been a half back. He's had that vision and kicking, and he brings into the dummy half role, and it really works. And obviously, you know, he has a bit of a different style to me, so that's another thing that we both had to the table. You know, I can add my bit, he had his bit, and it's.
And he keeps you on your toes.
Of course it does, yeah, definitely.
Oh. All right, Micky. Well, enjoy the rest of your birthday, and good luck for the rest of the season. Thanks, and hopefully it can end up not Wembley, at Old Trafford.
Yeah, definitely.
Cheers.
Thanks.